I'm Timotab, and today I'm going to solve Unidentified Flying Octagon by Katie Splendor and Marty Sears. If you would like to try solving this puzzle for yourself, it'll be the first link in the description. Let's have a look at the rules. Normal Sudoku rules apply, so we will place the digits 1 to 9 once each in every row, every column, and every 3x3 box. Adjacent digits on a green line have a difference of at least 5. So if this were a 3, then this would have to be 8 or 9 in order to be at least 5 away from it. The nth digit along a teal line starting from the diamond indicates the position along the line where the digit n appears. So what does that mean? That means that if I place a 3 here in the first position, then I switch those two numbers, and in the third position, I place a 1. Okay. That's all the rules. I am now going to restart the puzzle to reset the timer, and let's begin. Okay. Do I want to start with the index lines or the German Whispers lines? I'm going to start with the German Whispers lines, I think. Okay, first of all, you cannot place a 5 on a German Whispers line. If I try to place a 5 on a German Whispers line, then we are going to run into problems because the next digit would have to be either 0 or less or 10 or more. They aren't Sudoku digits. So I can't put a 5 there. Next, we are going to alternate between digits that are below 5, low digits, and digits that are above 5. If I try and make this a low digit from 1, 2, 3, and 4, and I try and make this a low digit as well, the maximum difference between those two is going to be 3. And the minimum difference required is 5. So that doesn't work. So this must be from the high set. And then if I try making this one high, again, the minimum difference is 3, but the maximum difference is 3, but the minimum difference required is going to be 5. So that doesn't work. So we'll alternate high, low, high, low. Now, I don't know which is which yet, but I can at least color the digits against each other so that we can say that one is from one set, one color will represent one set, and one color will represent the other set. So 1, 2, let's skip that one, that one, that one, that one, that one, that one. Go down this little, that's that one, that one, that one, I missed that one, that one, that one, and hopefully we've got back to where we were. So I'm going to color those ones green, and these I'm going to color purple. Okay. That seems like a good start. Okay, let's have a look at this. This is one of each. I don't know which way round they are going, but it is definitely one of each. But I've already got 3 purples in the column, so my 4th purple must be here in one of these two, which makes this one green. And then that resolves the rest of the line. So those two are green, and those two are purple. And I noticed as I did that, we only have one place for a 5 in that box, in that column, sorry. So that places a 5 in one of those two. Before I place a 5 here, because I can see where it'll go, I'm going to first of all look at this line, and then possibly talk about the index lines. There's a lot going on. No, I don't think at the moment I can color these in a way that relates to the purple and green that we've already got. So let's talk about index lines. The maximum digit you can put on an index line is the length, the same as the length of its line. The reason for that, let's suppose I wanted to put an 8 here. Well, that's telling me that I need to put a 2 in the 8th position on the line, but there is no 8th position on the line. So that can't be an 8. So these are made up of 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, which seems like really heavy pencil marking, but I've just seen something. And then this pair will be 1 and 2. So in this case, we'll see that either this is 1 referencing itself and 2 referencing itself, or a 2 here referencing the 1 and the 1 indexing the 2 there. So because these are 1 and 2 and we need a 5 in row 1, that's going to be a 5. So one of those 2 is 5. And one of those 2 is 5. Three spots for 5 there, 3 spots for 5 here. Don't think that's going to help. However, something that does help. Okay, so once I have figured out which digits are high and low, I like to use blue and orange for those. Orange is a nice warm color, so high digits, and blue is a cool color, so for low digits. Well, I can see that these digits here are 6, 7, 8, and 9, so they are going to be high digits. And these are going to be low digits. Right. Now, let us consider if green were high, and then that would make purple low, and then we would already have 4 low digits in the row. In fact, either way around, we have 4 low digits in the row. If green is low, we have 4 low digits. If purple is low, we have 4 low digits. Therefore, these two, doesn't matter whether they're green or purple, they are definitely high. But now, if green is high, we get 5 high digits in this box, which breaks. So that means that our purple digits are low digits. That's that one. And our green digits are high digits. Okay. And now we can look at this column and we can see that we have all 4 high digits. Therefore, these 2 must be low digits, and we can then mark those on the grid properly. And then these become the high digits. Okay. Let us have a look at what else we can do. Is there any more high and low that we can mark? Wait, did I just go and color that all the wrong way round, despite what I said? I did. Green is low. Let's try that again. These are low digits. And let's do all the greens. And then the purples are the high digits. This is looking much better. Okay, I'm glad I double checked that. Okay, so this is the column that's got all 4 high digits in. So these are the low ones. Right. Yeah, that completely alters the coloring. But at least it's right now. Just goes to show that one should double check one's work. So by this box, this must be a low digit. Okay. In this set of 5 digits, we have at most 4 low digits. Therefore, one of these 3 is a 5, so neither of those is a 5. And therefore, those 2 are low. And now I have 4 low digits in the column. So that can't be low, and that is a 5. And that means that a 5 in 3rd place places a 3 in 5th place. So we can now remove 3 and 5 from here. There we go. We have all of our low digits in the column. We have our 5. So the rest of that column must be high digits. We can now place a 5 here. And then by the box, this must be low. Those 2 are both low. So by this column, this must be a 5. And this must be low. That removes the 5 from that spot. That gives me a 5 there. I get a 5 there. And I get a 5 here and a 5 here. And that's all of our 5s. Okay, I have 3 low digits in this row. So this is now a low digit. That's 4 low digits in the box. So this is a high digit. Four highs in the row, so this is low. That makes this high. That makes this low. And these 3 are high. That makes this the last low in the column. And then at the moment, I don't think I can resolve the high-low coloring on those. Does that seem right? Yeah. Okay. So the next thing to be aware of is 4 and 6 can be a little hard to place because the only digit that a 4 can go next to is 9. So that means that if I were to try placing a 4 here, for example, those 2 would both have to be 9 in order to be 5 away from 4, but that breaks by sudoku. So if the 2 digits either side of the digit that we want to place can see each other, then it can't be a 4 and it can't be a 6 because the 6 would have to go next to a 1. Okay, this can't be a 6 or a 7 because this digit would have to be a 1 or a 2. 7 can only go next to 1 or 2. But we've already got the 1 and 2 in the box. In fact, we can put 3 and 4 there. We can make that a 1 or a 2. And next to 3 and 4, only 8 and 9 can go. So those are 8 and 9. These 2 must be 3 and 4 by sudoku. So this must be an 8 or a 9. Okay, And then these are 1 and 2. Okay. That is not a 6, because those would have to both be 1s. So one of those two is a 6. Just trying to think where the best place to look is. Is there more that this 1 and 2 here can give us, or something with these digits? That's going to be 7, 8, or 9. That's going to be from 7, 8, or 9. So one of these two must be the 6 that's in the row, because this can't be 6 because I can't put 2 1s there. So that means that that is a 6, and these are 1s. Okay, that was pretty nice. That resolves my 2 and 1 here. Oh, and that 1, 2 makes that a 4. That's what I was looking for. So we have a 4 in second position, so we get a 2 in fourth position, and then we get a 1 as the remaining digit. So these are 7, 8, and 9, and we definitely have a 7 in there because it's not there. So these are from 6, 8, and 9. Okay, these two are a 2, 3 pair. In fact, 3 is knocked out of those. That's a 3. That's a 2. That is a 2, 4 pair, making that a 1. This is a 3, 4 pair, but this can't be 4 because it sees both of its neighbors, or both its neighbors see each other, I should say. So that's a 3. That's a 4. That makes this 8 or 9, and this the 6. That gives me an 8, 9 pair in this column, so that is a 6, 7 pair, making this 8, 9. This cannot be a 4 because these two digits see each other, so that's a 4, and that's a 1 or 2. Three in this column goes in one of those two. One in this column goes in one of those two. These are from 7, 8, and 9. That digit there is 2 or 3. It cannot be a 4. Okay, this cannot be a 4 because it sees that its adjacent digits see each other. So that is 2 or 3. And that means I get a 2, 3 pair in the column. So that's a 4, and that is a 2. Okay, 6 can't go here or here, so 6 is in one of those two. This digit sees 1 and 2 in the row and 2 and 3 in the column, so that's a 4. That makes this 2 or 3, and that resolves my 4 and 3 there. Okay, this digit sees 1, 2, and 4 in the column, so that is a 3. That makes these 2 digits, and 8, 9 pair. So this digit is either 6 or 7, but it can't be 6. So that is 7. It has to go next to a 1 or a 2, but it can't go next to a 1, so it goes next to a 2. That makes this a 3. That has eliminated the 7 from there. This 3 eliminates 7 from there. They're too close, so that's a 7. This 3 makes this 2, and this 3. This has to be an 8 or a 9. This digit here means that that can't be a 7. So that is also 8 or 9, and that becomes a 6, 7 pair. And in fact, our 7 here resolves which way round that goes. All right, by the column, this is 8 or 9. This is a 4, which makes that 9. That's going to resolve some stuff. That's going to be an 8. That's a 9. That's an 8. That's a 9. That means that could still be a 4, but it doesn't have to be. That is 8 and 9. Okay, this digit cannot be a 6 or a 9, so that is 7 or 8. That gives me a 7, 8, 9 triple in the column, so that's where the 6 goes. Neither of these can be a 4, so that's where the 4 goes in this box. That makes those a 1, 2 pair, which does not tell me if it does not eliminate the 7 as a possibility there. This 1 tells me that that's a 2 and that's a 1. This is the only place for 6 in the box. So this must be an 8 because it sees 7, 9, and 6. That makes this a 1, 6 pair, and in fact I know which way round it goes. That means that that is a high digit and is a 6. This is a low digit and a 3. That's the only place for an 8 in this box, which resolves the 7 there. And these are 7 and 9, and by the column, that's the 7, that's a 9. This one resolves my 2 and my 1, which resolves my 2 and my 1 up there. This 4 tells me that that is a 3, and that is a 4. And if I had thought about it, knowing that was a 3-4 pair meant that at least one of them was a 4, and therefore this had to be a 9, which it has had to be for a long time. But I didn't think about it. That gives me a 9 there and a 7 there. This 8 resolves the 9 and the 8, and that is a 7. This 9 resolves this 8 and 9. That makes this a 6, which resolves my 7 and 6 here. And I need a 7 and 8 to finish off. That's a 7, and that's an 8. That's a really fun puzzle. Thank you for collaborating on this, Katie and Marty. I really enjoyed the puzzle. Fun things to think about, and I really liked the way that the index lines did a lot of work for determining high and low. This one giving us 2 lows in the row, forcing these 2 to be high, which resolved this box and resolved the first lot of colouring, and then how this line forced these to be high, which allowed us, once the outer octagon was defined, to then properly colour the diamond in the middle, as long, of course, as one colours things properly in the first place. But hey, I spotted it quickly and it was not a big problem. So yeah, so if you liked this solve, then please hit the like button. You can subscribe to see some more, and I would love to hear your comments. I'm looking forward to next time. Be seeing you.